And like that, we are live, okay? So this is Salas's Freaky Tales, okay? You asked for it, and it's here. You got it. So listen.
Welcome
to the
Salas
podcast. And on your tracks, you just mumble in fact. Might need to change up your tech, cause it's bringing old school back.
What up? Yo, damn, that's a good fucking song by Los Locos. Efren, and that fucking other guy. Damn, they just murder it. Anyways, man, this is episode 1 of the fucking podcast. Now, I appreciate you all listening. Now, this is something that I started because, well, simply, I'm a fucking follower, you know, and my friend Nathaniel started doing this shit. He got it going. He was kind of my test dummy. Honestly, what it was is I was going to do it, but I let him do it first simply because I wanted to see him, like, if he succeeded, I was going to do it, which, you know, but if he failed and crashed and burned, then that's when I would have been like, oh, never mind, you know, because I'm a follower, you know, but he succeeded. It's great. It's going good. Kinda. I mean, he fucking, only has 2 episodes of his podcast, you know, on his fucking SoundCloud. But the thing is, he has about fucking 7 episodes, but only 2 posted. Now, why is that? Well, hey, it's because Nathaniel is a fucking idiot. He involves himself in a criminal activity, you know, and yeah, so he partakes in this bullshit, and that's why he can't upload these things, because he doesn't have Wi-Fi. He doesn't have Wi-Fi because he made a deal with a guy 2 houses down from him that he would pay him so he could use his fucking Wi-Fi, his router or whatever, like some cable that went across, right? Well, the complex he lives at decided to do some remodeling or something. I don't know. I'm probably telling this story fucking so wrong, but who gives a fuck? It went something like this. There was a wire that connected from that guy's house, the fucking pirate, and into Nathaniel's, and while the complex was remodeling, they fucking cut that wire. Now, they had no idea the wire was there because it's not supposed to be. In return, Nathaniel doesn't have any fucking Wi-Fi, okay, and can't upload those other episodes, which is a shame because they're really good. I've heard them, you know, but he just hasn't posted them. I heard some of them. I like the one with Efren, but here's the thing that I don't like about it is I fucking hate Efren because now, is he my best friend? Of course. Is he like a brother to me? Well, yeah, but I fucking hate him. And so that episode just, you know, doesn't register with me, but you guys may like it for those of you who have any interest in Efren, because fucking pretty weird. But I remember going through middle school throughout high school, and girls just constantly telling me how they have a big crush on him. Now, I could not understand how this was during the time, well, even still, because Efren is a fucking disgusting human being, okay? But yeah, so if you're one of those girls who just has a crazy crush on the drummer of Toilet, that episode's for you, but not for me. But I'll tell you a good episode that you ought to check out on the N. Lopez podcast is episode 4 with Garrett Moore, man. That one's fucking interesting. Yeah, that guy, he's a musician from Arizona. You know, he's a pretty cool guy. Never met him, but, you know, that podcast makes me feel like I've known him my whole life. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty great. So check it out. It's the N. Lopez podcast. It's Nathaniel shit. You get a glimpse of the inside of, you know, the fucking weird man that is Nathaniel Lopez. I've been friends with him forever. Too long, in fact. Way too long. We need to actually stop being friends soon. Because, you know, I mean, he's fucking taking Wi-Fi from people and shit. And, yeah, so, yeah, man, our friendship's coming to a screeching halt. Efren is actually having a kid soon. Now, me and, well, Nathaniel's a horrible person also. And, so, you know, we kind of got to stay away from Efren for a bit because we do not want to plague that child's, mind with our nonsense. Mostly Nathaniel, not me. You know, I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see this kid. Forget his name. I think it's Dexter. It's Zeph, right? I don't know. He's probably gonna message me when he hears this and say, "No, dude, it's not that." I forget. You know what I mean? I'm horrible with names, by the way. If you've ever met me, I'm telling you right now, I probably don't know your name as we speak. Okay? I don't know what it is. Excuses I could come up with is that I played football since I was in fucking kindergarten, tackle football, and I've had a lot of concussions, and my head's a little fucked up. My memory for sure is a little fucked up. You know, I'm like a notch away from being Dory from Finding fucking Nemo. In fact, right now I forgot that I was even recording a fucking podcast. But yeah, no, but other people tell me it's just because I don't care to remember people's names. Now that's bullshit, because I've been in situations where I really need to know someone's name and can't fucking remember it for the life of me later on. And then I'm always in that like little situation where it's like, oh yeah, I was talking to John. They're like, who the fuck's John? And I'm like, oh, you know, and then they go, oh, you mean Nate? And then because I'm too prideful to like, you know, I'm like, no, John. Oh, we don't know no John. Nate was just in here. No, dude, like you should have seen him. John was in here. Like, you know, he was just in here. He left though. You know, but truth is, it probably was Nate, because horrible names. But yeah, there was one time where I was talking to this one friend of mine, and we're skating at the jams, and I was talking to, or no, he was talking to me, but I was looking for someone else. I don't know what the fuck it was. Like I was just like in outer space, and he's having this like 5-minute long conversation with me, dead serious. And I just stop him. I go, wait, hold on. Where the fuck is Bryson at? You know? And he goes, I'm Bryson. Man, this guy was talking to me, and I was legit looking for him. How fucking stupid do you gotta be for someone to be having a conversation with you and you're looking for that fucking person? I don't know what the fuck it was. I zoned out. Maybe his story was just that fucking boring. That dude Bryson, though, I don't know what the fuck he's doing nowadays, but that dude, I've had some funny fucking experiences with that fucking guy. He was at my house one time. Okay, this is pretty funny. And wild night. So we had a big old fire in the backyard, or my mom and dad did. They had like a little party going on, right? Everyone goes to bed. My dad's like, you know, you could keep fueling the fucking fire or whatever. Make sure you put it out before you go to bed. Well, it's me, my friend Matt, and Bryson. And Bryson was talking to me that whole day how he wanted to fucking pierce his ear and shit, blah, blah. Well, I tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, let's pierce your ear, Wall. Like, later on that night. By the way, we're probably like fucking shit. 7th grade? 6th grade? I don't know. 6th grade, I think, actually. And, what the fuck was that? Anyway, so we get a safety pin, dude, from wrestling, because I wrestled, and you get these copper fucking pins. And I got the fucking pin, and he's like he's all freaking out about it getting infected and shit. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be fine, you know. He's like, just put ice on my ear. So we're trying to be quiet because my mom and dad are asleep, and we're in the fucking kitchen. And Bryson is biting into a sock, and my friend Matt's recording. I get Bryson in a fucking headlock, and I'm fucking grabbing his earlobe, and I'm just jamming this fucking disgusting copper fucking safety pin into his earlobe. Now, the thing about earlobes that I didn't realize is it's 2 things of skin, so it's not like you just poke it through and it goes straight through the fucking other side. It's like you gotta line up the other side. And the fucking guy's just screaming, and I'm shaking because I'm laughing so hard and trying to get the safety pin through his fucking ear. Finally, it pops through, dude. This guy's wearing this fucking safety pin on his ear, looking like fucking Machine Gun Kelly and shit. We go outside, right? We keep fueling the fire. We go into the alley, and we're looking for some more firewood. We fucking, we're looking, whatever, fucking disgusting ass alley and shit. And then we find this fucking dresser, okay? So we start breaking the fucking dresser apart. And we bring it back, whatever, like little pieces. But Bryson's like, oh, dude, I'm going to bring this drawer. For what, He goes, well, because he was jumping over the fucking fire pit. Now, this fire pit was probably like 4 feet fucking wide. Like, it was pretty big. And he kept jumping over it because I have this little dip in my backyard during the time. And he would run down that little fucking, like, hill thing and jump over it. I didn't give a fuck. More power to you. And if you fall, I'm going to fucking laugh. So I didn't give a shit. I was just kicking back. I was like, whatever, bro. Bring your fucking drawer. He brings it, sets it up on the rocks of the fire pit as like a little ramp, like a little takeoff ramp. Me and Matt are sitting down just talking and like not really paying no attention to it because I'm like, he's not going to do it. Dude, oh my God. This fucking fire pit is fresh with wood. This flame is fucking up there. And Bryson runs down that fucking hill. Now, Bryson is a little heavy set, okay? He's not fat. He's a little tubby, though, okay? He's running. And if you've ever ran down a hill and tried to stop yourself, but your fucking momentum keeps going, that's exactly what happened. And thank God, because he starts running down the fucking hill, starts heavy foot stepping to stop himself. His foot goes through the fucking drawer and he just falls into the fucking fire pit. Okay. Oh my God. He flops out of the fucking fire. And I just stand up laughing, okay? I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do, right? Like, he ran, his foot goes through the drawer, and he falls into the fucking fire pit. I'm in tears. I can't even make a fucking sound. I'm just like, like I'm fucking dying, okay? Because it was that funny. He flops out. He's rolling all over the ground, fucking doing all this shit. Fuck, stop, drop, and roll. This guy was flopping like a fish about 3 feet off the fucking ground. Just flopping there. Just dirt, fucking smoke everywhere. And me and Matt are just like, what the fuck? And he gets up just his fucking hair's all sizzled and shit. His fucking eyebrows are all sizzled. He has like a Cookie Monster fucking sweater on. And he's like just holes and shit. And then because there was just smoke around him, we couldn't really fucking see him. He walks up to us and I'm in tears. Like I'm fucking wiping my tears off. This guy has a fucking safety pin still in his goddamn earlobe. Walks up and dude, he is covered in dog shit. Covered in dog shit. This guy was rolling around my backyard freaking the fuck out. And he smells like burnt shit. Okay? That shit was the funniest fucking thing I had ever seen during that time. And there was a lot of that going on in my house. There was a lot of parties going on in my house. Some of my friends would always say, God damn, man, every time I come to your house there's a fucking party. Yeah, I know. I'm not the one throwing them. Okay? It's my dad. Okay? I have a young mom and dad. For those of you who don't know me. I have young parents, okay? So when I was in 6th, 7th grade, and on my life, even prior to that, parties every day. So we come out of fucking wrestling practice or some shit, and there would be a fucking party going on. There was one time where a whole bunch of my friends, cousins, everything were there, and like the whole town, it was like they were in my fucking backyard. Well, everyone's in my fucking, in like my living room, and my chihuahua comes up. Takes a shit right there on the ground. And, I look at my friend Hector, and I go, hey, man, I will pay you $20. It started off at $20 to eat that dog shit right now. Of course, he says, fuck no. Okay. Then I just fucking go for it. I go, 50. He goes, oh, fuck. Maybe. Everyone there, that was our age and shit, were just like, no way, he's gonna fucking do it. Dude, I fucking get him to do it. I'm telling him, like, I'm gonna give you $75, okay? I'm gonna give you $75, dog. Eat that dog shit. And he's gonna do it. He's holding the shit in his hand. So we're already like, this shit's basically a done deal once you have shit in your hand. He's looking at it. I told him, I was like, okay, man, I want to enjoy this. I was always recording shit. Since I was a kid, I was always documenting, recording everything. I fucking tell Diego, I was like, hey, bro, I'm paying a pretty penny for this shit. So I need you to fucking do all the documenting right now, because I really want to bask in this moment, dude. That's how fucking serious I took it. It's like, I want to bask in this moment right now and watch him eat this dog shit. So can you control the camera? And of course, Diego's fucking A1 cameraman, and for this story alone. So I was like, okay. So I'm telling Diego, I'm like, okay, get right up in his fucking face. So I told Hector, I was like, the only way you're getting $75 fucking dollars, bro, is you got, like, I was like directing this fucking scene of him eating this chihuahua shit. Okay, all my cousins and friends around me are like just baffled, can't believe I'm getting him to do this. Manipulative as fuck, So I'm like, okay, bro, I'm giving you $75, so you got to do exactly as I say. When you throw that shit in your mouth, you got to chew, because the camera has to see the dog shit. I want to see that dog shit go in between your fucking teeth, and I want to see the shit in your mouth so everyone knows it's not fake. And then we have a restroom right there. So I was like, so just fucking run to the restroom if you got to throw up. Dude, I'm getting ready. I'm getting anxious. My fucking palms are sweaty. Like it's a fucking kickoff, dude, of like a Super Bowl or some shit. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Holy shit. And I'm like, and I'm telling Diego, okay, yeah, get the camera angle right here, And, dude, he tosses the fucking shit back into his mouth and starts chewing with his... Just as I said, his fucking teeth, everything. You just see dog shit flying out of his fucking mouth and everything. He runs to, and he fucking swallowed it because I told him. I was like, you better not take off running without opening your fucking mouth and letting the camera see that you swallowed that dog shit. Does exactly that, okay? Everyone's recording, like, getting woozy and shit, and we fucking all run into the fucking small restroom. It like so small, dude. So it's like a fucking restroom in an RV is how small this restroom was in my house. And there's goddamn 7 of us in there just recording cell phones, World Star shit before there was a World Star. Man, he's throwing up in the fucking toilet. He's throwing up shit. He's shitting from his mouth. It was funny. And it was the funniest thing I think I had ever seen also. Dude, I mean, every week, it was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Next week, fucking funnier shit would happen. And so he's throwing up, and Diego, like an A1 cameraman, is holding the fucking camera right in, getting this badass angle from the toilet seat up, to Hector throwing up into the fucking toilet. Brilliant. Now, what's even fucking better about this? Diego's getting nauseous. Diego's a weak fucking stomach. Has always had a weak stomach. Pushes Hector into the fucking bathtub, keeping the goddamn camera angle locked with his right hand, pushes him with his left, scoots over and starts vomiting into the fucking toilet, and like a true cameraman professional, just keeps that fucking camera rolling. Fucking respect, man. And meanwhile, everyone else is fucking running outside to go throw up, and everything. So he comes back, though. It's not over. I mean, as if, like... He goes back in the room. I say, bro, I'm fucking spending a lot of money on you. You have to eat every fucking pebble of that shit. And he comes back. There's shit on the ground, dude. It fucking flew out of his mouth, some of it. And he grabs it, and he's just like, I'm like, throw it back, bro. Another one. And he goes, tosses it back again, round 2. And no one could take it anymore. It went from funny to like, you are a sick fucking human being, okay? He runs back in the restroom, starts throwing shit up and everything. I'm like, me and Diego are the only ones who could bear it anymore, like, to fucking even watch this shit. Whatever, man. Like, but that night was wild. Like, all the parents and shit, we were all kids at the fucking house. No one was watching us. All the fucking parents walked up to B's, to the fucking bar. No one was even watching us, And it was the best time ever, though. Fucking later on that night, so I kept fucking just giving Hector, like telling Hector I was gonna give him money. I kept telling him I was gonna give him money. $75, bro, you ate shit. Okay? Next. Later on that night, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck did I make him do next? I think I made him drink like a big old glass of laxative. And then we didn't see him for the rest of that fucking night. Oh, no, we made him do shots. We made him do a whole bunch of shots. We're probably like fucking 10 or 11. Made him do a bunch of shots, and he's just fucked up. Then we made him fucking slam half a glass of fucking... At the end of the night, I owed him like $200 fucking dollars. Now, the funny thing about that is, I didn't even have $5 to my fucking name during the time because I'm 11 years old. To this day, he still fucking hits me up. Hey man, where the fuck's my money at? He's a senior. Oh, fuck, man. Good times, good times. Wild shit, man. Where I'm from, and I mean, if you're listening to this, and you know me, you fucking grew up in the same atmosphere. No one gave a shit. And then people you grew up with didn't know to give a shit. So, doing dumb shit was just the norm. And then you had some people who were self-aware enough, like myself, who knew when fucked up shit was afoot. Okay, I just knew it. I could sense it. I could sense that if Diego, Bryson, Alec Gonzalez, Fabian Russo, if they were around, Ezra Miller, fucking Ezra, mostly him. Actually, scratch all those other people. Ezra Miller. When I knew that guy was around, I knew some fucking shit was afoot. I knew the first time I ever met him was because I was at my cousin's trailer. And he's like, yeah, my homie's coming through with some fireworks. Like, that was the shit. Crazy how that later translates to drugs as you get older. Because we were really young. And he's just like, yeah, bro. Like, treating it like it was like a fucking, like a coke sale. He's like, yeah, bro. Fucking, I got this homie coming over with these fucking fireworks, bro. Oh, my God. It's real shit. Because in Arizona, you couldn't have real fireworks because it was fucking dry. So, like, you fucking lit a cigarette. And right when you lit that fucking cigarette, all of a sudden, half of the fucking desert was on fire. Like, so so he's just like, yo, bro, some real shit, bro. Like, if it flew in the fucking air, that was some A1 fireworks shit. It's like, dude, he's got this fucking one that flies in the fucking air, bro. They went to Mexico. He came back. Whatever, dude. He's saying all this shit. A knock at the door. Ezra comes in and is just looking fat as fuck, by the way. And that's because he stuffed all of his clothes with fucking fireworks. He walked down with a bunch of if you would have fucking flicked a cigarette at this motherfucker during that time, he would have goddamn exploded. He went to Family Dollar. First of all, he had nothing like my cousin was fucking talking it up to be. Okay. Ezra went to the middle of one of those fucking like shirt racks where it like goes around. You could get into the center. You could hide in the clothes. Bought and stole one of those big old boxes of fireworks and hid in the fucking middle of that clothes rack. Tore all the fireworks out and shoved them down his fucking pants and sweater and walked down to the trailer park like that. God damn. That's fucking, that was the first time I ever met him. Me and Ezra have some good stories and some not good stories. Me and that guy had a legit love-hate relationship. Like, I'm talking some like, some Chris Brown, Rihanna relationship type shit. Like, we went back and forth often, but we were cool at times. And that was one guy that if you were around, even to this day, I don't know, he's kind of mellowed out now, but anytime I'm around, I'm like, fuck, what's going to happen now? He wasn't one of those unpredictable people. I had other friends that were like unpredictable where you're around them and you're just like kind of on your toes the whole time. And, the funny thing about that is I'm sure there's people that say that about me. I don't feel like I'm that way. I have like, I don't know. There's just other people. If you're worried about me, bro, hey, there's some real motherfuckers out there you should be worried about. And I'm not one of them. You know what I mean? I got some morals. I got some ethics, kind of. And I value life. But there's some people that are so unpredictable that definitely don't. And actually, Roy Klein might be one of them. No, Roy Klein is one of them. Okay? That guy... That my aunt told me she saw him at I thought he fucking died. My aunt's like, no, I saw him at Salt and Pepper. It's a gas station, and in front of the fucking gas station, right beside it, there's like this the road goes up, like there should be a wall there, but they just like, hey, no, fuck it, let's just make it a dip, like where it looks like a fucking ramp, and then you like go up this. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. My aunt's like, yeah, I saw him at Salt and Pepper this morning. I'm like, no shit. She's like, yeah, he was getting gas, and then he's like, hey, tell Salas I said what's up. I miss that little fucker. Guns it and fucking hits that dip in the road and just She said it looked like his fucking truck broke while he was in the air, and then he landed. It looked like his tires were just gonna fucking fly off and shit. I once got he saw me walking one time, and I once got in his fucking car or in his truck. It was like a Suburban or some shit. What a fucking asshole, he fucking. He's like, hey man, you need a ride? I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, where you going? I'm like, I'm just walking, bro. Like meaning like, yeah, let's just chill, whatever, let's cruise. I had nowhere to go, but he's like, oh yeah, and we're talking, whatever, and this guy is fucking so Roy Klein, by the way. Fucking barefoot, hands dirty as shit, and he is one hand on the steering wheel with a fucking cigarette, and his other arm is not on an armrest, it's on a fucking prosthetic leg. Anyway, yeah. So we're driving around talking, and I'm on my phone the whole time, not paying attention. So rude, but hey, whatever. It's Roy Klein. He fucking drops me off. He goes, oh, right here? And I'm just on my phone. I'm like, yeah, whatever, like thinking like, oh, he dropped me off like at the store or some shit in the middle of town. No. I get out and he leaves and I look around. This motherfucker dropped me off at the very top of town by the fucking church. And Roy Klein is a fucking asshole. Right when I got out, I'm just like, wait, hold up. What the fuck? I'm trying to like look at the fucking trees and shit. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is? Dude, I had walked so far. I had already walked from the top of town. That's where he fucking saw me walking from. I was almost to my, like, in an area where I could be home at any time. You know what I mean? Like, in 5 minutes, I could be home or whatever, walk there. So I didn't mind. Like, I didn't tell him I had a destination. I was just like, yeah, dude, whatever, drop me off anywhere. But anyone with the common sense would be like, well, I shouldn't drop him off at the top of fucking town. But he did that because he's Roy Klein, Big boy Roy. I fucking love that guy. I don't give a fuck what people say. I fucking love that guy to death. He saved my life once, and I almost killed him once. So I don't know if that makes us even, but kinda, Oh man. So let me see how I'm gonna fucking wrap this shit up. So I'm gonna start this little fucking we're gonna do this thing where I go on Tinder. And I kind of just talk about the profiles that I see on Tinder. So there's some interesting people out there in the world, right? And there's some interesting females out there, especially when they're advertising themselves, and especially when they are trying to come across as something they simply are not. Now I'm here to I'm a whistleblower, man. That's what the fuck I am. I'm basically a fucking referee. I'm the referee at Tinder is what I am. I'm a fucking whistleblower. You're trying to pull the wool over people's eyes on Tinder? Hey. Yeah, hope that didn't hurt your fucking ears in your headphones, but that's the fucking whistle being blown, okay? So let's go through this one. Now, my location right now is Fresno, California. Okay, so we're going to swipe through. Now the first one. Oh, this is it. Okay. Here we have Calissa. She's 18 years old. Now here's what her bio says. Oh, okay, actually, first of all, let me fucking describe her pictures. Okay, it's a girl. She looks a little short. She has, whatever. She's doing good hair, good makeup, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Looking good. Okay, yeah, blessed. Okay, she's got a nice blessed shirt on. I don't know if that's a shirt or a dress. She looks a little short. I wonder how tall she is. Okay, cool. Dad hats, always, right? Girls with dad hats. A choker, tongue piercing. Never understood that. Are those boots or shoes? Looking a little short. Let me see. Okay. This says it all. Now, the whole time. Now, she loves trippy red. Okay. That's already a no from me. So her bio says, now, fucking solves the whole mystery. I'm a little person. I like to be adventurous. And I like to meet new people. I am extremely weird, so if you want to know more about me, hit me up. Wow. Okay. I swiped right on that because that is fucking awesome. And I hope I pull her, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know in the next episode if she ever, if we match. If we fucking match, I'll let you know. With Calissa, okay? Itty bitty Calissa. The midget. Calissa the midget. Okay? Yeah, fuck, man. A midget. I mean, that's golden. Like, that's... Dude, I always said this. Fucking midgets are like unicorns. Now, let me tell you fucking why. Because you don't see unicorns every day. But let me tell you why midgets are better than unicorns. Because midgets are a fucking fairy tale creature, but they exist. Okay? Unicorns don't exist. But you could go... Well, but here's the thing about them. You can't go anywhere and see a midget. You have to be lucky enough to see a midget. That's the whole thing about it. You can't just be like, oh, hey, let's go to the mall. Unless you know a midget that works there. If so, consider yourself lucky. Because I don't have contacts with midgets like that all too much, which is why I hope Calissa matches with me and we meet up sometime. You know what I mean? But I do remember the first time I ever saw, when I saw my first midget. And I was, fuck, man, I don't even think I was in school yet. I don't even know what fucking age I was. But I remember it being one of my earliest memories. We're at the Tucson Mall. We're at Old Navy. My dad stops me and he goes, hey, come here. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, what? And he's like, look it right there. And dude, my fucking reality got flipped on its fucking head. Because here I'm thinking as a kid, okay, I kind of figure it out. Santa Claus ain't real. Unicorns ain't real. Spider-Man's not real. Batman's not real. That shit ain't real. But once I saw this fucking midget, I thought, wait, hold up. What the fuck is that? It was like evidence for me. I was like, wait, hold on. This shit exists? So, dude, I don't know. I saw that fucking midget on that ladder fucking folding shirts and stacking them, and I was just like, what the fuck? So I didn't know, man. I fucking, that's why I'm a little fucked up now, because now I question everything. People say, hey, this ain't real. Hey, this ain't how this is. I'm like, really, bro? There's fucking 2-foot people that exist that walk around. You could see them, So fuck you and what fucking exists and what doesn't, because if midgets exist and fucking iguanas exist, then fuck, bro. Question everything. But yeah, man, that's fucking it. That was it. Was story time. Fuck. So I'm just gonna play it out here. I'm glad this was the first episode. I'm glad y'all listened to it. I hope you enjoyed my stories of Bryson being a fucking excellent fucking dipshit, but grateful to have. See, I talk all this shit, but I'm grateful to have all these people in my life. Because if I didn't have all these people in my life, I wouldn't have these stories. I wouldn't have these great experiences. I wouldn't have been able to laugh my ass off as a kid growing up. Because these people, and I'm blessed to have had these have been growing up around these people. So with that, I'm gonna end it on that note. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Welcome to the Salas podcast. And on your tracks, you just mumble in fact. Might need to change up your tech, cause it's bringing old school back.